All right, guys, absolutely. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates predictable residual cash flow. And speaking of cash flow, folks, that's what's going to be primarily being discussed here with this operation. Folks, I realize that you get invited to so many Zooms, so many presentations that people want you to look at, put in front of you. And, with so many different opportunities that are out there, and maybe you've been a part of some of them. I know I've done my fair share, but what I want to let you know about this particular project, folks, this is not about just making money, okay? Because we all have the ability to go out there and make money. This is going to be specifically speaking of generating residual cash flow, where money is working for you. What I like to call money is giving birth to more money, but with a huge, huge catch that's connected to our particular platform. Much on that here in a second. But folks, we don't have a money problem in this world. We all have the ability to go out there and make money, whether if we trade time for money or we trade a lot of effort in a business or organization of some kind, or a trade for money. But it's money that's independent of your involvement, independent of you working for it. That's that money that's coming in and out of your life, flowing in and out of your life, okay? Independent of your involvement, okay? And the reason why that's so important, because many of us, okay, we have what we call residual bills or residual obligations that are like subscriptions. Every 30 days or however often your bills or obligations are due, okay, it's like clockwork. That money that you're bringing in, whether if you're trading time for it, okay, 98 or 95% of that is being used to pay those monthly residual bills. And so what we're wanting people to understand is we want to get cash flow coming in, where you got money coming in off of subscriptions, because this is a subscription-based model, okay? But we got to have cash flow coming in off subscriptions that either exceeds or offset our monthly, annual residual bills. And folks, if you give me the next 25 to 35 minutes, okay, some people are using this as residual capital for a business idea, or residual funding for a ministry or a purpose or a church, because we have many different entities, not just individuals, that are involved with this project. So folks, we're leveraging AI and financial technology, okay? We all understand that is the latest trillion-dollar economy. Everything is going digital. And folks, digital wallets, digital assets, that's today's modern day gold rush. It's not in trading. It's not in some juice. It's not in some health and wellness. It's not in some Forex line. It's the digital wallet. If you pay attention to what the big boys are doing, big boys like Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Binance, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, the banks that we bank with, Chase, Wells Fargo, American Express, guys, really, they're getting into the digital wallet game. See, the digital wallet game, folks, is where we own the track, and we're not betting on horses. See, when you get involved in all these different juice, everybody got juice now. When you get involved in crypto or, metaverse or Web3, guys, in the digital world, money cannot and will not be able to move or transact without it being and going through a what? A digital wallet. Okay. And so you got companies like PayPal that are doing over $4.1 billion annually in profit, because we're bringing our economic value over there, and we're the ones engineering all the transactions that take place on PayPal. They're not doing it. We're doing it. Okay? And so we're the ones bringing our economic value, opening up a wallet. And the reason why, folks, because it takes no skill set to open up a digital wallet and transact. Guys, I hope that makes sense. See, we're not here trying to build a sales force or build a sales team. No, folks, we're just creating the track. And as our ecosystem expands and enlarges, folks, at the same time, these are digital assets that are opening up that just don't increase the transaction where the money goes to the company. But folks, this one here is engineered for all transactions after us it scales our residual cash flow because the deposits come to us. And because we're also receiving from everybody doing a subscription, every dollar that we receive and deposit that we receive, folks, they just don't come in one time. Again, we're talking about residual money, folks. Money that's scaling, coming in and out of your life, independent of us doing any work for it. That's what I'm talking about. Because see, folks, everything else out there wants you to hit some rank or wants you to hit some pin level. And that's why it has a very, very low percentage of success rate, because it's basically like we're going down the street offering our neighbors and friends, like we're trying to promote to them Bibles, coupon books, and cleaning products, okay? And so there's always a certain level of quota or a certain level of rank or pin level that we got to hit in order to make more money. Here, this is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the catch, though, with our program. Folks, there's going to be zero gambling of anybody's money. Here again, we're not a trading platform. So there's not going to be any 2%, 3%, 4% a day or a week and all of that. And then there's a rug pull, on down the line, okay? Because there's no trading, right? We're not a gifting or a pyramid scam where we're talking about certain positions have to open up before we receive money. We're not a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi where, people that are getting involved, new investors, are looking to pay off old investors. No, folks, everything is equal opportunity. Folks can come in today. I've been in 14 months. They could pass me up, okay? If they get excited enough about this thing and share it with whomever they will, okay? So we're not none of that. Here's another thing. There is no delayed gratification. See, folks, we're not having to wait on any cycling, any rotation. I'm talking about every digital asset that opens up after yours, and we have a plan of action to where everybody only does something one time that they're never required to ever do again. And through the duplication and replication of that one-time execution that everybody does just one time, folks, it's going to forever have everyone scaling and receiving ongoing residual cash flow from this day forward. Again, this is not an operation where just those at the top are just only making money, folks. Everyone is. Next thing, no rug pulls, as I mentioned. And folks, there is no weekly or monthly task that's going to be encompassing upon anyone to do to have to make money and continue to have money coming in. No, we're not that operation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the bottom, this is not an investment platform. So there is absolutely zero gambling of your money. The cooperative wallet employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. And we will demonstrate how completing our smart 2 steps just one time can have you passively generating the residual cash flow you desire to meet your most important personal, business, or charitable affairs, folks, with precision. We believe that our decentralized co-op wallet will do something only dreamed of in the past to democratize finance and intelligently show people worldwide how to put their money to work for them with zero gambling, no delayed gratifications, no rug pulls, and no monthly or weekly quotas or tasks that anybody's required to do. Got to make a quick disclaimer. The information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It is for educational purposes, folks. And as members, we are not financial advisors. We're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the secret sauce in our bank. In our bank, folks. When one makes money, ladies and gentlemen, 10 make money instantly and simultaneously. Folks, think about it. When we're all receiving money together, who is getting left behind? See, ladies and gentlemen, we're not an operation where it's going to feel like it's every man for himself. We are connected in this venture. So when you think about everybody getting on the escalator and everybody only having to take one step on it. And when you and others are on the escalator, folks, are y'all scaling simultaneously, or is it taking you guys one by one? Folks, it's taking all of us simultaneously. And folks, as more people step on the escalator, it's scaling all of us to the top, not just those that started first. And so the AI technology that's baked into the system simultaneously scales all participants. Ladies and gentlemen, we cash flow together, folks. And as we're strategically growing, we all simultaneously scale. No waiting, no delayed gratification. Folks, I want to play a real quick video here real quick. It's only a minute long, but it has well over 200,000 views. It was done by a gentleman by the name of Patrick David. He's a very, very well-known, sought-after speaker, entrepreneur, philanthropist. He's walked stages with the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, Bill Gates, and also Tony Robbins. In this video, Patrick, what he says is very, very indicative in how our system operates. He's speaking about the first time he had $6 million in front of him from a Jewish fella and how they do business. I'm gonna play this video for us real quick and then we're gonna move forward, okay?
I want to tell you about the first time I was 21 years old and I saw $6 million of cash right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. That's what 6 million looks like. Insane. How the hell can I get this kind of money one day? And the guy who had the $6 million was a Jewish businessman who owned dealerships in San Fernando Valley area. And he gave me an advice at 21 that completely changed the way I do business till today. By the way, if you get value from today's message, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Here's what this Jewish businessman told me. I said, how is it possible you got this much money and you're in your mid-30s, 6 million cash? He says, Patrick, there's one thing you need to know about Jews. I said, what's that? When one makes money, 5 make money. I said, what? He says, when one of us makes money in a business, 5 other Jews make money because we like to make money in groups. I said, so what's the benefit of that? He said, everybody keeps doing business together. He says, too many people, ethnicities, nationalities, cultures, backgrounds, they just want to be the one making money. They don't want anybody else around them making money. And then eventually they wonder, how come nobody wants to go into business with me? Because when you make money, nobody else makes money. So ask yourself the question, number one, the person you're working for, does he make money and do you make money? And number two, the people that work with you, who report to you, if they give their best, do they also make good money the way you're making money? If the answer is yes, you're in a great place, go do your part, and eventually you'll make your money like that Jewish mentor shared with this 21-year-old 24 years ago, 23 years ago.
Oh man, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, folks. Folks, I want to introduce us to the Co-op wallet. It is the world's first smart wallet designed to intelligently and successfully automate scalable residual cash flow, folks. The cooperative wallet employs artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and cooperative funding to help members create a private global bank, okay? We will demonstrate how completing our smart 2 steps that everyone's just only required to do one time. And folks, I did that one time to hit you like a ton of bricks, like right in the middle of your forehead. Because when I say this is only a one-time execution that continuously scales everybody's cash flow, this is a set it and forget it. This is not going to be something that's going to be incumbent upon anybody, folks. I have to continue to do this over and over and over again. That's why we only want strategic partners. More on that in a second. But this operation can have you passively generating the residual cash flow that you desire for your most important personal business or charitable affairs, folks. It is a literal plug and pay smart wallet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen, we just don't want you to take our word for it. We just don't want you to hear it. We want you to see it and experience it. So we literally want you to do it free first, okay? We have the ability to create you what we call a demo account. And literally you take a test drive, like you go to the car dealer and you take a test drive, get the feel of this thing, see how it performs and operates. And then once your confidence is in it, then you turn the key, instantly this goes live. And so we want you to do it for free first. See the transparency and the predictable absolute certainty, because it's AI driven, folks. We all scale together. Everyone does a one-time execution that no one's ever required to do again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not network marketing. So there's no volume, there's no credits, there's no, commissionable volume, CV, GV, OPV, nothing like that. Okay? It's real money, just like in your wallet or in your purse. Okay? And so as our economic value that we bring together, everyone doing a one-time execution, folks, is going to scale everybody's ongoing residual cash flow. But we definitely want you to see it. Okay? Then everyone ignite their bank. It's just a one-time out of pocket, folks. It's $45 one time, and everyone have 3 duplicate that they're only doing it one time as well. And folks, that plan of action secures, number 1, everybody's only doing this one time. Number 2, cash flow continues to scale for everybody from this day forward, because it's like we're going up the escalator and you're going to see how the money unfolds. So that activates your Co-op wallet. Watch this, folks. Money is immediately paid out to your inviter and to 9 others that were in line prior. Because when 1 makes money here, 10 make money. You and 9 others every time, all the time, from this day forward. You're going to receive deposits residually from all standard Co-op wallets after yours forever. Money's going to be coming to you for the rest of your days, folks. And it's going to be with scale. Because again, as digital assets come on board, see, the plan of action secures accounts never stop opening. And as a result, everyone's cash flow is going to be scaling, okay? Because this is a success line. You're also going to receive a Co-op Build dashboard system that, again, it's an exact replica of a live account, so you can provide demonstrations and transparency to those that you want to share this business with. Because there again, we want people to see it done free before they even put any money to this. So then they can see how it performs and operates, okay? You're going to receive digital ownership rights because our wallet is minted to the blockchain as a non-fungible token, so it's giving you global business ownership. Folks, you are able to borrow, loan, and will your business away because it's yours. And you're also going to receive marketing tools and resources. We have a website called smarterthanmoney.com where there's pre-recorded videos and presentations, other trainings and support information that's on that website. That's free to use for everyone in our community, okay? So again, one time out of pocket, $45, okay? And everyone have 3 come right behind them and do the exact same thing. Literally, we're getting in line, folks, okay? So again, a simultaneous cash flowing bank. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no delayed gratifications. We all scale simultaneously. And this is my favorite. All digital assets after you, cash flows to you. ... Yes, all digital assets. Folks, there is no rotation that no one has to wait on. There is no cycling that no one has to wait on. There is no certain number of accounts to open up first that anybody has to wait on. No, money is instant and always instant. And you and your strategic partners all receive from all accounts after yours, and your only involvement is just to have 3 get in line after you. More bank system highlights here. Remember, everyone a one-time out of pocket, $45, guys. Everyone, one time, have 3 get in line. They do the same with 3 one time. Everyone does that just one single time. No one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people. All accounts after yours sends you money instantly and residually, folks, because everybody's doing a subscription of $28. But you're also going to be receiving from everyone's subscription. And check this out. Everyone, again, having 3 others get in line after them, folks, you're going to instantly receive from them totaling to $35 residually. Now, the last I checked, 35 is higher than $28. So you're not having to come out of pocket anymore for your subscription, because it's all going to come out of your earnings, because your 3 digital partners, they're going to do the same thing. What? Get 3 to get in line after them. It's going to cover their subscription. And as they were receiving money, guess what? 9 of the people that were in line prior also scaled in residual cash flow. The AI is set up to where every co-op wallet after you and your, what I like to call digital asset partners, sends you and them deposits that are engineered to come residually, folks, month after month, week after week, day after day, or less, as this duplicates forward. Guys, we're only talking about everyone coming on board, doing a one-time execution, never required to do again. Do you think we want anybody involved that's going to be unwilling or can't do a one-time execution? No, folks, because this is all scaling our money simultaneously. We're only looking for the willing. Okay? This is simultaneously scaling all participants' residual cash flow. So, folks, I've laid out an 8-week game plan. Now, literally, okay? The one-time execution can literally be done within 10 minutes. But I'm going to lay out an 8-week game plan, okay, with everybody taking turtle handicap speed a whole week, okay, and how through mathematical certainty, everybody taking a week and everybody only involving 3. We have people that are involving 103, 53, 33, 93. We're just saying if everybody just did the minimum. I want you to see in 8 weeks respectively, everybody only doing this one time, how your money can scale, okay, for everybody. Watch this, guys. So this is you. How many times you're doing a one-time out of pocket, having 3 get in line after you? One time. What is going to happen? You receive instantly from their activation, equaling what? $35 residual income. So watch this, guys. $35 comes to you. But not only did you make money there, not only did you receive deposits there, but your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. When you received, 9 others received in line prior. But it was independent of their involvement. Think about that. Remember, cash flow, money coming in. So everybody's only doing a one-time investment of labor. And look what happens as a result. So you did that in a week, or 10 minutes, or anywhere in between. Regardless, we dictate and control it. So if you did it in 10 minutes, 35. You did it in an hour, 35. You did it in a week, 35. Trust me, we have some people that don't take no week, guys. We have people that don't take a day. But watch this. We're basing on everybody taking a week. Because today is December 14th. We're talking about 8 weeks. That's February 14th. Your strategic partners, they're coming right behind you. They're doing the exact same thing. Okay? Now, you are off with life, doing what you want to do, whether if you work in another business or working your job. That's why you're bringing in strategic partners, because they're going to do the one-time execution one time. So this is 3 individuals right here, because it's always multiplying by 3, if that makes sense. But everybody is only doing their execution one time. They receive $35, guys. Now look at this. As they receive deposits from their only one-time involvement, look what happened. It scaled residual cash flow that came to you amounting in $47. So it scaled you from 35 to 47, folks. Now, I know that's a $12 difference, probably not a lot of money to quit your job over, but please understand, it's not about quantity. It is about quality. Folks, that's money that came in independent of you doing anything for it. That's residual cash flow. That's what the people like Robert Kiyosaki talk about. That's the kind of money that Bill Gates receives from. That's the kind of money Warren Buffett receives from. That's the kind of money Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, okay? Travis Kalanick, Uber. That's the kind of residual cash flow they're talking about, guys. I like to look at this as digital real estate. We all understand the real estate market or rental property in the real estate field. I look at this as digital rental property. And as everybody is setting up digital rental property, it's just not going to one or a few, but money is scaling everybody. Watch this. Your strategic partners, they're doing what? One-time execution. Again, we're laying this out with mathematical certainty of everybody doing 3 and taking a week. Okay. So they're doing in their week. As they receive money, watch this. It scaled your strategic partners who invited them, and it scaled your money as well. You're at 96. These guys come in. It's been 3 weeks since you've been involved, but now it's their first week, okay? Actually, it's been 4 weeks since you've been involved, so that's a typo. I made a mistake right there. So that should be 4 weeks right there. My apologies, okay? But look, it scales everybody's residual cash flow, okay? So this is the actual real weeks here, 4 weeks there, okay? Or less, but you're at $258 residually. Now remember, everybody's doing a what? A $28 subscription. So let's deduct 28 from your 258. That leaves you with $230 to the good. So your subscription just ran 4 weeks in. Now, guys, that could be 4 days. It could be 4 hours. We dictate how fast this moves. All we're looking for is strategic partners that want to scale their residual cash flow and get money working for them by doing a one-time execution, having 3 friends get in line, folks. And as everybody just taking one step, it's increasing everyone to their cash flow desires, okay, or needs, or funding goals, residual funding desires, okay, that they need. Folks, we have nonprofits involved. We have schools. We have churches, charities, foundations. We have different fundraisers that have come aboard and what we got going on. We also have different sororities and fraternities that have also brought their individual participants on board and the branches within the sorority or fraternity. Folks, we're just getting started. Understand, there's no pecking order here. There's nobody having to continue to do something in order to have money continue to come. Why? Because everyone scales simultaneously. Because every time when one makes money here, okay, now we're on board. See, that's supposed to be a 4. Now we're going with 5. See, it skipped 4 there. So my apologies on that. These guys here. So it's been 5 weeks since you've been involved now. These guys first week, which are the friends of the guys from the previous week. But what happens as they're receiving deposits? Look what happens. Scales your money to $987 residually. You're in your 5th week. Your strategic partners are in their 4th week. They just had their subscription kicked in. Folks, no one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people. All accounts after you sends you money instantly and residually. All accounts after your 3 that you invited sends them money instantly and residually. the 3 that they invited, okay, all accounts after them, sends them money instantly and residually. Has anybody had to do any more work? No. Has anybody had to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Any more money out of pocket to take care of their subscription? No. Has everybody been scaling instantly and simultaneously? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, if it were not working as I'm sharing it, trust me, I would have been called out about it long ago. You can go check my page. You can ask anybody who's been in connection with me, Douglas, has this been happening as advertised? You would not have been invited if it was not. These guys, your 6th week, their first week. Remember, everybody started right here. You were once here. Your strategic partners were once here. Their partners were once here. Their partners were once here. Now these guys have invited their partners only to do a one-time execution. Guys, this is going to be the hottest cash flowing system in 2024 and beyond. You can book it. This is what the world is going to be doing because there is no subject to any saturation because it's cash flow. It's in the digital space. Watch this. They receive 35 instantly and simultaneously, independent of all these people's involvement. Their money scales, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this never gets old with me explaining it. I get goosebumps every time. Because this doesn't happen in MLM. This don't happen in affiliate marketing. This don't happen in high ticket. This don't happen in direct shipping or whatever it's called. These guys, their first week, your 7th week, 35 to them instantly and simultaneously. Look where you are. Just 7 weeks in, or 7 hours, or 7 days, or let's double it, 14 days. 14 days, or double it, 14 weeks. Folks, multiply $5,000 in residual cash flow times 12. Just 14 weeks in, if it took you 2 weeks, and it was taking everybody 2 weeks instead of 1. Folks, that's over $60,000 residual cash flow. And what should have you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is look at this. Your strategic partners are 1 week behind you, respectively. They scale to the same thing, which brings you to your 8th week. You're over $13,000 in residual monthly cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. That's over $100,000 residual annual cash flow 8 weeks in. Say if it took you 16 weeks. Have you, your strategic partners, or their strategic partners, has any one of you had to come out of any more money out of pocket? No. Has any one of you had to do any more work? No. Y'all just went on by life. Has any one of you had to involve any more people? No. Your strategic partner's 8th week now. Now, if you're at 13,423 by your 8th week, respectively, with the mathematical certainty, everybody only doing 3 and everybody taking a week, where you think they're going to be in 8 weeks with the same mathematical certainty of outcome? 13,423, folks. Folks, this is all from a one-time investment of labor in 1 week or less. And folks, even as you or your strategic partners get to 13,000, I'm going to still be sharing the presentation. The presentation is still going to be going forth. Because folks, this bank is for 100% of the population. See, folks, money is serving its greatest purpose when it's being facilitated to as many households and lives as possible. Money is not supposed to be saturated or split between the haves and the have-nots. It's like air, it's like water. Water and air serve its greatest purpose when it's being facilitated and used by as many human beings, living organisms as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not seeing an operation where just those at the top are only making money. You're not seeing an operation where it requires level of skill set or levels of influence or levels of salesmanship. There is no skill set required. Literally, to open up an account for anybody is just the first name, last name, email address, phone number, and a one-time out-of-pocket of $45. So I'm just asking, do you have 3 folks that can get in line after you to where in a mathematical certainty, if it took everybody a week that came in and everybody only did the minimum, that gets everybody respectively 8 weeks to $13,423. Do you have 3 that can part with a one-time $45 and get 3 folks to do the same? It sounds like that should be a complete no-brainer. It don't stop, guys. Remember, this continues to go. Your strategic partners' 8th week. 8 weeks from today, folks, is February the 14th. They scale to 13,000. Everybody else receives as well, okay? Scaling everyone's residual cash flow, folks, with everyone seeing results all throughout. Folks, there's no trading here. There's no crypto investing. There's no smart contracts. There's no rug pulls. We're bringing our economic value, everyone doing a one-time investment of labor. 3 others get in line after each and every one of us. Everyone doing a one-time out-of-pocket of $45. And folks, we all scale. Each and every time. Money is instant, always instant, no cycling, no rotation, none of that. Okay? This is our bank. We all scale simultaneously, and all monies for everyone is residual, folks. Not coming in just one time. So, ladies and gentlemen, create your free account today, right now, and have 3 do the same, okay? Just simply reconnect with the party that referred you. They're gonna demonstrate how simple it is to open a free Coop wallet account. They just need your name, email address, and phone number. Have 3 do the same, who duplicate with 3 one time. When you and your team go live, money is instant, always instant, and residual from this day forward for everybody, folks. 100% as advertised. 3 types of questions every time. Whoops, sorry, before I get there. 0 gambling of anybody's money, because we're not doing any trading. Nobody's locking your money up. You're able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime your cash flow is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. Your money's not being gambled. No one's touching your money when it's in your wallet, because it's a decentralized wallet. Only you have the password and the access to your money. You can withdraw your money 7 days a week daily. You're able to send money from one Co-op wallet to another Co-op wallet. And the money gets to the person in the 10th of a second. You can withdraw your money to your crypto exchange or to a hard wallet if you have your own wallet, okay? You can send it over to your crypto exchange, much works like a PayPal or a Cash App account, Coinbase, for example, because your bank account is connected to Coinbase. It gets over to Coinbase, withdraw it into your own personal bank. It's your money. You do with it what you choose. 3 types of questions people typically ask every time we bring forth the information. Question A, Douglas, is this a one-time execution? Just want to make sure, a one-time execution every month or each month? No, ma'am. And no, sir. It is a one-time execution. One time. Everybody only doing $30, $45 one time. Everyone having 3 get in line after them. That secures. Cash flow never stops coming to any of us, all of us, from this day forward. Question B, Douglas, can we refer more than 3? Yes, absolutely. Strategic partners only, please. We don't want the unwilling. We don't want the can't. If that makes sense. We're all simultaneously scaling together. Everyone getting on the escalator, taking one step, as it evolves and increasing, scales everybody. This is never subject to saturation. The program will actually re-enter us automatically because we only receive up to a certain amount of digital assets, and then it just re-enters us back again. So just think, if it cuts everyone off at 13,000 residually, so that's money that's in our wallet, then it brings us back into the system again. Deducts another $28 for us to get involved, or actually another $45, okay? But think about it, we're all gonna come through because the network is already built. So when we come through it the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, folks, it's a Morpheus loop. There is no saturation on our ecosystem. So since there's no saturation, who dictates how big and how fast we grow? That'd be everybody getting on the escalator, guys. And everybody sees money all throughout this whole entire process, because there is no waiting. I love that dynamic because it's showing everybody that we all scale simultaneously. When people have to wait on money, that is discouraging. That means it's not sustainable. It's not reliable. Question C, Douglas, does everyone scale from all accounts after them? A resounding yes, without question. And every dollar is residual, folks. Coming to you hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, as your cooperative, your bank grows. So, guys, that's going to be my time. Folks, this is a simultaneous income system. All digital assets after you pays you instantly and residually. But also, all digital assets after your strategic partners pays them instantly and residually. Also, all digital assets after their strategic partners sends them money instantly and residually. And all digital partners after them, and all digital partners after them, and all digital partners after them, and all digital partners after them. Everybody only doing a one-time out of pocket. Sends them money instantly and is engineered to come residually. We all scale in cash flow simultaneously, ladies and gentlemen, and we dictate how fast launch your team with our next strategic partnership meeting or schedule a private meeting today. Folks, cooperatively complete 2 smart steps, just one time. You can connect with us on Facebook at Predictable Cashflow Mindset. Also check out our resource hub at smarterthanmoney.com. As I conclude every time we come forth, make sure you get back to the person that invited you. Get your questions answered, please. And also, as we want you to do it for free first, and have your 3 do it as well, so everybody can see the transparency and see how this thing performs and works as advertised 100%. As we like to conclude every time we come forth, folks, we just don't want to see you at the top. We want to see each and every one of you scaling in your residual cash flow. But most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. This is Douglas Ford out of Houston, Texas. See you later. God bless. Take care.